Jason George, Wildlife Adventure. In this episode, we see something really cool. And it's going to be very graphic at the end of this video. So just a heads up that you will see this owl eating dinner. I found the owl, and just as I get set up, it flies off. But it went to find its mate. So now I get this awesome experience of not only one owl, but two owls. And they're preening each other. This experience is amazing. And I'm sitting here and I'm enjoying it. And they're just interacting. You can see more in my part 1 video. But they split up and I focus on the one that's chilling on the tree. And all of a sudden it coughs up a pellet. And I go looking for it, and I actually find the pellet that just dropped. You can tell by how moist it is. So what this is when an owl eats a vole or its food, it will then spit out or regurgitate the fur and feathers and bones that it can't digest, and it'll poop out the soft stuff. But I left to go get some food for myself after that. And then when I got back, I found this owl. And its arm looked a little bit odd to me. And as I turned around and got in front of it, I noticed something in its talons. Yeah, it looks like there's a squirrel. But upon closer observation, I noticed that it's actually a vole. If you're not sure what a vole is, it's sort of size-wise, it's a little bit bigger than a mouse, smaller than a rat, but it hangs out in the ground. And so this owl has to have amazing hearing to be able to hear this. Again, we already know that owls have awesome hearing and eyesight. So this owl finds it, catches it, and unfortunately I missed that moment. Oh no, the owl pooped. That means it's probably about to fly. Oh no, if it flies, that means I won't get to see it eating the vole. That would be so cool to see the owl eating the vole. That's something I have never witnessed before. This experience with it just holding and hanging out with its food, I've never seen that. Have you? I hope that you're enjoying this video. It's about to get a little bit graphic. But before that, please check out some of the other things I do, like write books, have hot sauce, and a wildlife club. But back to this more graphic aspect. We're hanging out with this barred owl, and all of a sudden, it coughs up another pellet. I guess it's got to make room to put this vole down. That's so cool. I've now seen 2 pellets get expelled by barred owls. I did go looking for this pellet, but I didn't have success finding this pellet. There's a lot of branches and leaves on the ground, so it could have hit a branch and bounced, or just been covered by a leaf. But now my question is, how does this owl eat the vole? Does it just do it in one gulp, or does it rip and shred it apart? I've always thought that they just sort of gobble it down. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How do you think an owl eats this vole? Or how do you think they eat a normal? Leave your thoughts and comments down below and we can have an awesome discussion about that. So let's just sit back and enjoy this beautiful bird. Oh my goodness, it's about to Oh, maybe this one's too big. That would have been so cool to see it just swallow that vole whole. I wonder if that's a normal thing for a barred owl to do. Do they often play with their food or fake going to swallow it? Well, all of a sudden the owl takes off and it lands in this spot that ends up being even better right behind me to photograph. So I set up and now, oh, did you see that? It just pooped. So it's about to engorge itself on this vole. And this is, for some people, so gross and disgusting. But honestly, I think getting to watch this is amazing. I know that it's sad, but this is the circle of life. And if you like owls, well, they need to eat. I also know that a lot of people don't like mice and voles and things like that, so maybe they don't like them. So maybe this isn't that gross. But if you have a mouse or a vole problem, imagine you had a neighborhood owl that was dealing with it. Well, maybe soon we'll have a family of owls that will deal with our vole problem. What's interesting about this whole experience is I haven't seen a barred owl in my backyard for a long time. And I was like, I need to go for a walk today and get some exercise. And as I was heading out, a lady that I don't talk to on my street walked up and was like, have you seen the owls recently? Because my neighbors know I'm a wildlife photographer. And she made that comment. I was like, no, I haven't seen one in a while. And she's like, well, my husband and I love to see them. I guess we'll keep our eyes open. And with that, I went walking, and within probably 30 minutes, I ended up seeing not one, but 2 barred owls. And then I headed home for lunch, and I came back. And, well, I guess it was dinner that I went home for. But I came back, and then I got to see the owl eating. And it wasn't just eating in the distance. It was eating in an awesome location that I would get some amazing footage. I wish I had some of this footage or some of these photos for my wildlife book that I wrote about owls. It would be so cool to have been able to include this footage, or I guess the photos from this experience, in my book, because this is so raw and real. Did you see it just like battling with that piece of food there? It's like me battling with that piece of steak or something. Oh. This is one of the best owl experiences I think I've had. The 2 owls and then them eating. The only thing that makes this experience better is when I get to see them feeding their babies. I guess I have to try to locate their nest. Well, for now, I'm just going to enjoy this experience. I wonder how long it will take this barred owl to digest this vole. So from it eating this vole, how long for the soft stuff to get pooped out of it? And how long for it to regurgitate the pellet? Oh, look at the beak and the little bit of blood on it. Oh. And you can see like the intestines and the little bits of vole hanging from its beak. This is such a cool experience. Man, I am truly blessed to witness this. And I hope that you are enjoying this and not too grossed out by this experience. Oh, I guess it doesn't like this spot and maybe is sharing it with its mate. I did not see the pass off, so I'm not sure if it was sharing it with its mate, but I'm truly glad that I got to spend so much time with these barred owls, and hopefully I get to see them again, and maybe they introduce me to their babies. Well, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and keep enjoying the wildlife. Please like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video.